I will cause their captivity to return, and will have mercy on them.
Yirmiyahu chapter 34. The word which came to Yirmiyahu from Yahweh when Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, and all his army, and all the kingdoms of the earth that were under his dominion, and all the peoples, were fighting against Jerusalem, and against all the cities thereof, saying,
Thus saith Yahweh the God of Israel, Go and speak to Zedekiah, king of Yehudah, and tell him, Thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I will give this city into the hand of the king of Babel, and he shall burn it with fire, and thou shalt not escape out of his hand, but shall surely be taken and delivered into his hand, and thy eyes shall behold the eyes of the king of Babel, and he shall speak with thee mouth to mouth, and thou shalt go to Babel. Yet hear the word of Yahweh, O Zedekiah, king of Yehudah. Thus saith Yahweh concerning thee, Thou shalt not die by the sword, thou shalt die in peace, and with the burnings of thy fathers, the former kings that were before thee, so shall they make a burning for thee, and they shall lament thee, saying, Ah, Lord, for I have spoken the word, saith Yahweh.
Then Yirmiyahu the prophet spoke all these words to Zedekiah, king of Yehudah, in Jerusalem, when the king of Babel's army was fighting against Jerusalem, and against all the cities of Yehudah that were left, against Lachish, and against Azekah, for these alone remained of the cities of Yehudah as fortified cities. The word that came to Yirmiyahu from Yahweh, after when the king Zedekiah had made a covenant with all the people that were at Jerusalem, to proclaim freedom to them, that every man should let his manservant, and every man his maidservant, that is a Ebri or a Ebriyah, go free, that none should make bondmen of them, of a Yehudi his brother. And all the princes and all the people obeyed, that had entered into the covenant, that every one should let his manservant and every one his maidservant go free, that none should make bondmen of them any more. They obeyed, and let them go. But afterwards they turned, and caused the servants and the handmaids, whom they had let go free, to return, and brought them into subjection for servants and for handmaids. Therefore the word of Yahweh was to Yirmiyahu from Yahweh, saying,
Thus saith Yahweh the God of Israel, I made a covenant with your fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Mithraim, out of a house of slaves, saying, At the end of 7 years ye shall let go every man his brother that is a Hebrew, that hath been sold to thee, and hath served thee 6 years. Thou shalt let him go free from thee. But your fathers hearkened not to me, neither inclined their ear, and ye were now turned, and had done that which is right in my eyes, in proclaiming freedom every man to his neighbor, and ye had made a covenant before me in the house which is called by my name. But ye turned and profaned my name, and caused every man his servant, and every man his handmaid, whom ye had let go free for their soul, to return, and ye brought them into subjection, to be to you for servants and for handmaids. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, ye have not hearkened to me, to proclaim freedom, every man to his brother, and every man to his neighbor. Behold, I proclaim to you a freedom, saith Yahweh, to the sword, to the pestilence, and to the famine, and I will make you to be tossed to and fro among all the kingdoms of the earth. And I will give the men that have transgressed my covenant, that have not performed the words of the covenant which they made before me, when they cut the calf in twain, and passed between the parts thereof, the princes of Yehudah, and the princes of Jerusalem, the eunuchs and the priests, and all the people of the land that passed between the parts of the calf, I will even give them into the hand of their enemies, and into the hand of them that seek their soul, and their dead bodies shall be for food to the birds of the skies, and to the beasts of the earth. And Zedekiah, king of Yehudah, and his princes will I give into the hand of their enemies, and into the hand of them that seek their soul, and into the hand of the king of Babel's army, that are gone away from you. Behold, I will command, saith Yahweh, and I will cause them to return to this city, and they shall fight against it, and take it, and burn it with fire, and I will make the cities of Yehudah a desolation without inhabitant.